So, access for justice, you have been speaking about it since long, ever since you came to Supreme Court. So, how do you think this can be made possible that every individual, every citizen of the country feels closer to judiciary and reposes faith on the system? How do you think, what are the challenges? How can it be made possible?
Well, let me begin by saying that the number of cases which are filed every year in our courts, whether it's the district courts, the high courts or the Supreme Courts, is a clear index of the faith that common citizens have in the work of the judiciary. Because the kind of work which our courts do is virtually unprecedented in any other part of the world. For instance, the Supreme Court's doors are open to every common citizen. Very few Supreme Courts across the world do the kind of caseload which we handle. And I dare say the same thing is true about the high courts as well as of the district judiciary. The district judiciary is a very important source of concern for me as Chief Justice of India, in the sense that the first point of engagement of a citizen is with the district judiciary. The citizen doesn't go usually to the Supreme Court as a matter of first resort, but to the district judiciary, whether it's for a stay in a civil matter, anticipatory bail, or a variety of other issues which face common citizens. So it's important for us to focus on the district judiciary in terms of its infrastructure, in terms of filling up vacancies, in terms of training judges, and in putting into place better case management systems for handling the work of the district judiciary. And work is going on a war footing on each of these issues. We are looking very closely at the infrastructure of the district judiciary. There's a case which is pending before the Supreme Court, namely the Malik Mazhar Sultan case, where successive Chief Justices have been monitoring the work in the states in terms of upgrading the infrastructure of the Indian judiciary, the district judiciary, filling up vacancies, because we cannot have vacant posts in the judiciary if we have to truly be responsive to the needs of the citizens. So that's on the infrastructural front. For instance, recently, as a result of an order which we passed, Delhi district judiciary will be having close to 250 new courtrooms, which were the need of the hour for that court to attend to citizens' grievances. There are new judges who are joining the system, and there would have been no courtrooms for those judges to sit in. So that's something which we are monitoring. I engage very closely with the Chief Justices of the High Courts to ensure that the infrastructure of the district judiciary and the High Courts is upgraded. Apart from that, it's important to have judges with the right kind of ethos. Judicial training is very important, because judges must have the sensitivity to deal with the nature of the cases which they deal with, whether it's cases involving gender violence, whether it's in cases involving human liberty, whether it's commercial cases. If a judge is dealing with an arbitration case, they must understand the importance of arbitration in a viable commercial system in the country. So our judicial academies across India are embarking on very ambitious training programs for judges, ranging from the new recruits through the district judges to the High Court judges themselves. We have the National Judicial Academy at Bhopal, which carries out training for judges across India. And then we have the Supreme Court itself. The Supreme Court, as I said, has launched into innovative schemes for promoting access to justice. To answer your question with just 2 or 3 examples, I think legal literacy and public engagement are very important. The National Legal Services Authority, which is chaired by the senior-most judge of the Supreme Court, has been doing very commendable work in promoting legal literacy. They have launched, for instance, the Public Defender Program, which is to ensure that no person who requires legal aid in criminal cases is denied legal aid, and that everyone should have the benefit of a legal aid lawyer who is duly funded by the government.